Good morning, everyone. This is Lucretia, and you are tuned in to another episode of Candid Conversations. I hope that you are having a fabulous day. Today is getting off to a great start for me today. Today's Candid Conversation is about a big one: forgiveness. Forgiveness is a big topic, and it is a tough topic, especially when we consider some of the things that people may have done or said to us, and it invokes all of these feelings of things from the past. But in Matthew 18, if you'll go back and you'll take a look at the story, it is a story about how Jesus forgave a man for a huge debt that he owed. He wiped it completely clean because God is faithful to do just that for all of us. And then the same man went and found another man who owed him something, and he refused to forgive him. Isn't that how it works for us sometimes? Sometimes we think, it's just too rough. It hurt too bad. I don't know if I can do it. You don't understand what they did to me. But I think that God understands it all. And forgiveness is not for him. It's actually for us. Forgiveness frees our heart. Because when we choose not to forgive those people that we think that we are imprisoning with our rage, our anger, our thoughts of wanting them to fail, or why did they do this, or how could they do this? In fact, they are not the ones in prison. It's actually us who's in prison because of the things that we are harboring in our hearts. Now, some people are under the erroneous notion that when we forgive someone, we have to totally invite them back into our lives and back into our hearts and things like that. Forgiveness does not mean that we just go out here and do things that are unwise, but it means that we release people to the care of God, because ultimately he holds their future in his hands, and at the end of the day, he knows what's best for them. And forgiveness also means that we in turn want the absolute best for them, regardless of what they've said, what they've done, how they've treated us, how things played out. And I believe that this is so crucial because in life, we are going to have opportunities to forgive people over and over and over again. It's going to be mandatory that we release things from our hands and our hearts and our minds, because people are fickle and people are going to hurt us over and over and over again. And so if we choose to imprison everyone every single time they hurt us in any kind of way, then it creates a heavy heart for us. So forgiveness is one of those things. It does not feel good, but it is for our good. So today, I encourage you to allow God to speak to your heart regarding people or even yourself. There are some things that we have to forgive ourselves for, that we actually need to forgive, and make the move to forgive. And remember, there is grace for it. Ask God to help you in the process. And because he's faithful and because he forgives us, he will help us to walk on the journey to forgiveness. Remember, love forgives. Thank you for tuning in, watching, sharing, and subscribing. Bye.